Cioppino is an Italian-American seafood stew that is as simple to make as it is delicious to eat. And that's what we're making today. And you are gonna love it. Let's cook. In the early 1900s, more than 3 million people immigrated from Italy to the US. Most of these people came from the south of Italy and ended up in the northeast in the United States, mostly New York, New England, and those areas. Some of these people found their way to the Pacific Northwest, and in particular San Francisco, because they came from the north, mostly from Genova or Genoa, the capital of Liguria. And Liguria is full of fishing villages. Cinque Terre is in Liguria. You should go there. It's beautiful. San Francisco eventually developed a very large Italian community, and you can see that when you go visit today in the North Shore and Little Italy. And out of that came Cioppino. Cioppino may have its roots in Liguria, but is 100% Italian-American from San Francisco. I cannot wait to dip a little bit of toasted sourdough bread into that delicious broth. Let's cook. As always, first we're gonna get organized. The French call this Mise En Place, and all Mise En Place is having all the tools and ingredients that you need right in front of you. We're gonna prep all the ingredients and put them in order in what we call the Conga line, and that's exactly the order you're gonna use them in your recipe. Mise En Place is less stress. Cooking is about ingredients, time, and temperature. That is why it's so important to get the best quality ingredients you can find. Let's prep. Our conga line is ready, everything is in its place, and we're ready to cook. Olive oil, about 3 tablespoons. And first we're gonna add the fennel. And fennel, it's like celery with a licorice taste. Goes great with seafood. And now we're gonna add the onion. It looks like a lot of onion, but all these aromatics make the stew taste delicious. I'm at high heat. I'm gonna just lower to medium heat. Now we're gonna add the shallots and the salt. We're gonna stir and cook for 8 to 10 minutes until everything is pretty much translucent. Okay, time for the garlic and the red pepper flakes, pepperoncini. We're gonna cook that together for about 2 minutes. Oh wow, I wish you could smell this. That's why all these things are called aromatics. The aroma, it's incredible. And now the tomato paste. I'm using my new measuring cups, a gift from my friend Joseph Balero. I love them, Joseph. Okay, so now we're gonna add the wine. And that is gonna deglaze the pan, which is scraping all the little pieces that get stuck to the bottom. Oh my God, the smell. We're gonna cook the wine for 1 minute to let the alcohol evaporate. We add the tomatoes, the bay leaf, and the seafood stock. The clam juice is also in there. See all that residue there? I'm gonna pick that up. What we're gonna do then is bring this to a simmer and then cover it, lower the heat, and let it cook for 30 minutes. What that's gonna do is blend all these flavors together. Starting to come to a simmer, stock always has a little bit of scum that comes up to the top, and I'm skimming that up. And we cover and lower the heat and cook for 30 minutes. So while this simmers, what I'm gonna do with the fish is sear it a little bit. I think it's gonna add flavor. You don't have to do this. Some recipes don't call to do that, some do. I think it's great. For a stew like this one, you'll need a firm flesh fish like cod or halibut or sea bass. We're using fresh cod. So some olive oil. I finally got my fish spatula. First time I use it. As always, we're not gonna overcrowd the pan. We're gonna barely kiss the skin of the fish with the hot oil. You need to resist the temptation to touch it. Don't touch it, because if not, it's gonna stick to the pan. Lower the heat a little bit. Okay, time to turn. Okay, I'm turning. Actually, I'm gonna turn the heat off. This got too hot, so I'm just gonna turn it off and let it cook with the residual heat. And this is how I would cook this fish if I was just having the fish. See that? Heat is off. That's all residual heat. This is what it looks like. This is simmering, so it's time for shout-outs. These are the people that are cooking our food, taking pictures and letting us know about it. You should try that. Our daughter Isabella from college in Savannah, she sent us the picture of New York steak with mushrooms. It looked amazing. So proud of you. Patricia Saher did the surf and turf again. Luis keeps asking for it. Brian Horan did lasagna alla bolognese. And Noah Reyes did the salmon. You should try it. We are so excited to see you cooking our food. Man, we are inspired. Let's talk about wine for a minute. We used a Pinot Grigio in the recipe, and this sauce has tomato, and tomato is highly acidic, but the seafood has a very mild taste. So which wine to use? You can use a white, and believe it or not, also a red. As long as we're drinking a medium body, highly acidic wine, it could be white or red. So we couldn't decide what to drink. So we have three. We're gonna taste the Pinot Grigio that we use for cooking. We're also gonna taste a Pinot Noir from California and a Old Vine Zinfandel, a California only wine. So we thought it would be great to give it a try with this. It has been half an hour. Let's look into it. We're gonna take out the bay leaf. I'm gonna try this for salt. It needs a little. I'm gonna raise the heat, let it cook for another 10 minutes. Okay, this has simmered down a lot. I wanted a little bit more thicker consistency because the clams and the mussels are gonna release a lot of juice. We're gonna put the clams, the mussels, covered with the lid and cook for 5 minutes. Because this is a San Francisco dish, we are eating San Francisco bread. This is sourdough. So we put some butter, salt, and pepper, and we have this griddle super hot, and we're gonna put it to toast right on the griddle. If you don't have a griddle, you can do it in a pan or a toaster. Put in the bread butter side down. Remember, this has been seasoned with salt and pepper as well. Okay, we go in with the shrimp. And with the fish. At this point, you don't want to stir this too much because the fish is very delicate. I'm just making sure that all the broth is covering all the shrimp and the fish. Cover it, set the timer for 3 minutes, and then turn it off. Finally, my favorite moment, taste test. Can you see how beautiful this is? I'm gonna go right in. I'm gonna go for this broth. Oh, 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 woo, woo, woo. I am talking about, this is worth a double dance. I think I'm gonna spin. Oh, oh my God, this is so good. You can taste everything. You can taste the tomato, the seafood. Sourdough, San Francisco treat. Go. Oh, clam, baby, come to me. Ooh, shrimp. Mussel. And the fish. This is cod. Even our dogs are loving this, even though they don't eat seafood. They think they do. Oh my, this is just amazing. Now, you see 2 plates here. Obviously, Joanna's gonna try it, but I have one of my best friends in the world here and business partner, Juan Jimenez here. That's the camera. The camera is your friend. Okay?
All right.
All right, so you can
This
try
spoon?
here. Yeah, you can use your spoon.
I've been watching this, getting cooked,
I'm excited.
salivating.
I'm excited with
Cheers.
this. Cheers. Oh, wow.
Sebastian,
Oh my gosh.
can do
Wow.
a yummy dance.
Wow.
Talk to me, Juan.
Wow.
This is so good.
Oh my gosh. Let me try this thing here.
I don't know what to say, but it's so good. It's amazing, delicious. You did it again? Oh my gosh. Sebastian.
How about that sourdough bread with the...
Oh, Sebastian.
Sebastian, do you see me? Sebastian, I know you're wearing your PJs and you don't want to come up, but you're going to have so much fun later. Oh my gosh, Sebastian. We missed you, Sebastian. We have done 2 without you. Where were you? Welcome back.
Brother. Out of this world, my friend. This is out of this world. It's outstanding dish.
And the
Wow.
bread, you need the
came out
bread.
so
You need the
good.
bread. It's crazy.
I don't know. Oh
came-
my gosh. Let me try this.
It came out so good. Try the fish. Is that the... Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's the
cod. Yeah.
The fish is delicious.
Gosh, this is amazing thing. Woo!
Incredible, right?
Wow.
How about the wine?
Yeah, we should try the wine. This is the Pinot Noir. This is the Zinfandel. And that's the Pinot Grigio. So let's each try a little bit and then we try the wines. So good.
Now I'm gonna try the
want to?
Pinot.
I'm gonna go to Zinfandel first.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Wow.
This is really good. This
I
is
like
really, just try this one.
Okay, so I'm going there
This
now.
is
Mine
really
good
good.
too. So we're gonna have to do it again.
Let me try it. Let me try this one first. This is
Okay, Zinfandel.
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 Oh my god, it's so good.
The Pinot's very nice. Pinot Grigio is very nice.
It's very nice, right? This one is really good.
I have to try that one now.
For me, it's Zinfandel.
For me, it's
For
this.
you is?
For me, it's this one.
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
You is the soup.
But also the Pinot Grigio.
Which,
I
guys,
think was
listen,
really good.
you can have whatever wine you like with your food, but there are some wines that will lend better to certain things than others because of the acidity here of the tomato. It is critical to have a wine that is going to stand up to it, but not overpower the taste of the seafood. But to me, the Zinfandel wins, but they're all 3 were actually good.
And that-
So it's a taste thing, whatever it is that you like. Guys,
They're gonna drink the whole bottle by the time the show's
we
over.
open all 3, so that should give you a chance.
We're
This
gonna
will
have
give
fun
you a-
tonight
idea
after the
of
show.
How much fun we're gonna have tonight. All right.
Yes.
As always, 4 things. Subscribe, hit like, share with your friends, and
Cook it.
cook it. You need to try it. You need to try this at home. Practice it. I promise you, you will get better every time you practice it. And this is just a lot of ingredients, but so simple to make. It's just 30, 45 minutes. Have a glass of wine, and you're gonna have a meal that is fit for a king. And guess what we're having next week? What are we having?
Benedict's.
Eggs Benedict, baby.
We are going to brunch,
Benedict.
baby. Brunch is one of my favorite things in the whole world, and Eggs Benedict is one of my favorite things in brunch. So guess what? It's gonna be delicious. Come back and see us.